Hi, this is Adelaide. For today, I'm gonna share to you an amazing story of William Shakespeare that was applauded and stunned a million of people, and even myself. I'm really fan about this story. I know you too. I know you would remember this story, and I can't wait. Oh my gosh, it still gives me the chills. A story entitled Romeo and Juliet. Who were the characters of this amazing story? It was Romeo, the hero and one of the protagonists of Romeo and Juliet, the son of the old Montague. He is at the first in love with Lord Capulet's niece, Rosalind. Yes, Rosalind. When he goes to a feast given by Capulet, he attends the feast in a mask, meets Capulet's daughter, Juliet, falls in love with her, and becomes passionate and impulsive. Juliet, the heroine and one of the protagonists of this play. She is the 13-year-old daughter of Capulet. She is happy, romantic, and an innocent girl who falls in love with Romeo. Friar Lawrence, the person who is responsible for helping Romeo and Juliet. He is a good man with good intentions. The nurse, a friend, a guide, confidant, and educator of Juliet. She has raised Juliet and is truly fond of her. She is a realist who is fond of talking and joking. She often provides comic relief to the play. Yes, that was true. Where was the story happens? The play is set in the 13th or 14th century in Italy, in Verona and Mantua. Much of the action takes place in Juliet's house. Two cities of Venice are also mentioned in the play. The play's basic setting, therefore, is rich and elegant. The plot of the story, exposition. Romeo shows his lust for Rosalind, normal conversations in Montague and Capulet families. Mercatio makes fun of Romeo because of Rosalind's intent to never marry. Exciting force. Romeo meets Juliet at the Capulet house and completely forgets about Rosalind. Rising action. Romeo needs to secretly marry Juliet, fearing that a Capulet and a Montague would never be allowed to marry. Climax or turning point. Tybalt kills Mercatio, then Romeo kills Tybalt. The prince arrives and orders that Romeo be banished from Verona. Following action, Paris will soon be married to Juliet, and the Capulets do not know about Juliet's secret marriage. Juliet decides to fake her death with a potion. The fire gives her. Moment of final suspense. Romeo is informed that Juliet is dead when she is really asleep from the potion. Romeo arrives at the Capulet burial vault ready to drink the poison, but the apothecary sold him. Catastrophe. Romeo drinks the poison and dies. Juliet wakes up, finds Romeo dead, and kills herself with a dagger. When the friar is now looking, both families agree to start the hatred after the tragedy. The last words of Romeo before he drinks the poison. Come, bitter conduct, come and save our guide. Though desperate pilot, now at once run on. The dashing rocks they see seek wearing bark. Here's to my love, O true apothecary. Thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die. Juliet awakens to find the corpse of Romeo beside her, grasps the fact of his death, and kisses him from the last time. He knows, then I'll be brief, O happy dagger. This is thy sheath. Thou rust and let me die. She falls on Romeo's body and dies. Isn't it a sad story? Imagining a life with your partner, but in the end, they'll not be together. This was the part that I almost cried. Isn't that sad? This is a tragedy, a tragic story about conflict, family just can't imagine that they are dying together, dreaming about the future together, having kids, having a happy home, sharing great memories, and all. But in the end, they all died together. And yes, I just wish that this story would never end, because this is really amazing. It just gives me the reason to love again, to love everything, about the imperfections, about everything that keeps a human, a human. Because I just remember this song. Cause when he loves me, I feel like I'm floating. When he calls me pretty, yes, it's really the love that makes us float. Yes, I'm feeling that way. Cause I'm just in love. It's nice and it's good to be in love, especially when you are in love with that someone you love the most. And yes, that's all. Thank you for listening.